Yes, brethrens, 3B, we've done it. Fucking hell, we've got there. Listening, I'm not even a quarter way through yet. You know. Fucking hell. So yeah, where were we? Yeah, we've just done LSD, have we? Right, next chapter. Listen, I'm going to talk about mushies now. Yes, your Liberty Cap. I've got books on how to grow them. Well, it's not like growing a fucking flower. There's a lot of, it's very, very, very technical. Yeah, Liberty Cap, Psilocybe semilanceata. Yeah, semilanceata. That's your Liberty Cap. And yeah, it's the season now. You know, you need to be looking for that misty, foggy, damp day where dew is on grass and there's a slight fog hovering over grass. Yeah, October, November. Yeah, not raining, not with sun out, you know, overcast. Get out early in the morning. But yeah, like I used to do them every year. And you know what it is, yeah? Like, you know what it is? Through these videos, yeah, I'm going to lay my cards on the table, right? And I'm going to tell you at crack, yeah? Yeah, listen, not going to pull any punches or fucking, yeah? I'm going to tell you how it is, right? So listen. Right. If you die without trying mushies, it's a travesty. I don't think people realise the benefits of this, you know, gift from God the Magician. See, they've been proven to you know, to help depression. And you see what they do when you do them right. They rejuvenate your soul. It's like they cleanse you. It's like they wash you from inside out. And like when you next day when you come down, it's strange. It's like a balm for the soul, and that's how I can describe it. But not only that, the time that you have on them. I mean, I've never laughed as much in my life. I mean, you laugh that much that your abdomen hurts. It hurts. It kills. It's just hilarious. If you do, you know, don't do them on your own. Don't do them with two people. You know, you need minimum of 3, maximum of 6, 7. You know, find someone you trust, someone who knows what they're picking, someone who knows how to brew them. Yeah, I mean, most I've done is 750. That will between 4 of us, 2 cups, and yeah, I was fucked. Amazing. You know what it is? As I get older though, like I'm nearly 50 now, approaching 50, and I'll be honest with you, this year's been the second season that I ain't done them, but you know, I used to be an avid picker and do it every year. But you know what it is? What it is, right? You can only get so much of them, so much wisdom, and glean so many insights, and there's all, you know, you top your soul up and refresh it so many times, but there comes to a point, right, in your life where doing them again, you're not going to benefit because you've already, like, you know, yeah, you know, you've already got there, and it don't so much matter anymore. You know, there comes a point like when it's like eating a fucking tub full of sweets, and you get to a point where you just can't eat anymore. Well, it's a bit like that, but it's not, you know, the sweet sugar that you're tasting. It's the knowledge that you can't really top what you've already, you know, accumulated in your psyche. But yeah, I mean, I've done fly agaric as well. You get 4 different types of fly agaric, right? They all start with the Amanita. Amanita muscaria. Amanita muscaria is the one you can eat, the red toadstool. The one that you see in fairy tales, you know, with elves and stuff, and you see this mushroom with white spots. You see those white spots, right? The mushroom don't have white spots. Yeah, it's all red. Those little white spots, right, the mould. You know, when you clean it, yeah, and you clean cap, you wipe all that off and it's just red. And I've done cap and stalk, but you know what it is? I was expecting to like be proper like fucking full bad off this, but you know what it is? It wasn't as strong as amount of mushes that I've did. I mean, I've known people that have gone in fields and grazed on them like a set of cows. You know, fucking eating them raw, but I fuck that. I'm not into that. You know what I mean? But yeah, you used to get a set of Vikings in 12th century, 11th century. Set of Vikings, right, called berserkers, and they used to come over to England, right, in the boats, right, in the longboats, right, and they used to, with the shields and the swords and the fucking long hair and the fucking, they used to be, right, they used to do fly agaric mushroom, yeah, and before they reached our shores, and they'd get fucked on these mushes, yeah, on these fly agaric, Amanita muscaria, and yeah, and they were called berserkers, and they'd come over to our shores and there's rape and plunder and nick our stuff and fuck off back, and yeah, that's where the term berserk comes from. But yeah, like I say, brilliant time. Yeah, honest to God, it don't matter whether you're indoors or whether you're out. You know what I mean? The only rule I'd stipulate, you know, I you know, that you should heed is to like do it with people you know, right? Don't do it with anyone you don't know. Do it with friends, and always make sure that there's someone there who knows what they're picking. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, it's like a bell, it's like a nipple on end and it's slightly red, and the stalk is long and it's got lines down, the right faint lines. You've got to look closely. Yeah, the mistake that people make, they pick a mushroom that looks sort of similar, but do you know what it is, right? Squeeze it, yeah. Squeeze the cap, right, and the stalk, right, and the psilocybe, right, will stay together. It's quite dense. The ones that people get wrong, right, you squeeze them, right, they just crush and crumble in your hand and fall apart. That's another way to tell them. But yeah, mushes, brilliant. And again, you know what it is, thanks to our German friend Albert Hoffman, he isolated psilocybe and psilocybin, which is the Libicap's psychoactive chemical, you know, the stuff that, and it's like doing a trip. So like, if you can't get any acid now, right, you know what I mean, do some mushes, you know what I mean. I might tell you how to do it. Listen, it's easy to do a brew, man. Just wash them, put them in a pan, some boiling water, get a potato masher, boil them up, mash them up, strain them, drink it, boxed off. So yeah, anyway, yeah, listen, yeah, right, just hold on a minute, I'm just going to go get a drink, just let... Sorry about that, I should have had this prepared and I didn't. So yeah, fucking hell. Wait till you hear what I've got to tell you now. Pills. We started to do pills. I mean, don't forget, yeah, this were all integrated, right? Like from being 18 to like 23, 17 to 23, this period, and it were all done together, you know. Some nights we'd do acid, some nights we'd do chickens, and Friday nights we'd go out. Best time of my life. And you know what it's like with acid as well. When I did chickens, methyl dioxymethamphetamine, by the way, MDMA, I felt same. I felt as though I'd missed out and I'd left it too late. even at such a young age. When I started clubbing, the MCs were just dying out. And MCs were like a rap over music, house music, and don't forget it were all piano in them days. And it used to be like, here we go again and now, everybody did, and it was like that. And I never liked MCs. Here we go, and it used to piss me off. But I when I started clubbing, bedrooms, gallery, warehouse was still open. We used to go to pleasure rooms. Used to go to Up Your Onsen. Used to go. I went to. I love to be in Sheffield. I went to last ever arc, Leeds University. I think that was '99. Last ever arc, and when I started clubbing, yeah, MDMA were on the brink of getting made illegal. Yeah, the government still didn't really know what they were dealing with, and there were these raves happening, right? And the police and the establishment were completely unaware of what were going on. Do you know what I mean? And it was just bliss, you know. 2,000 people, right? All fucked out of their head, loved up. No fighting, no carrying on. Everyone's your friends. Used to shake everybody's hand, hug everybody. You'd fucking dance night away. You'd sit chill out room. You know, you'd be sit next to someone, right, and you'd start talking. All right, next minute you'd be best friends, mate, and you'd be like, you know what I mean? And birds, glow stick, big box, little box, big box, little box, glow stick, you name it. It were ace. And you know what it is? You got to be careful, though, right? It took me like about 4 clubbing sessions to like master dancing, because you know you'd get proper piss taken out of you if you were on that dance floor and you couldn't dance. But listen, I'm not blowing my own trumpet, right? But when I got on that fucking dance floor, mate, and I shook my booty, I used to have fucking bare fucking punani gathered around me. Bare punani, honestly. Boy, I own that dance floor, mate. I had to have a space around me, mate, because I were off. I were fucking off. It were great. It were, you know, I saw DJs, Carl Cox, Danny Rampling, Rob Tizera, fucking, who else? Fucking Paul Van Dyke. Oh, fucking hell. My mind's gone. But yeah, last arc. I also went for a rave at Corn Exchange. That were fucking mental. Leeds Corn Exchange, mate. Imagine having a rave and then you could go upstairs, you know, like that veranda is where all shops are and all shops were shut, yeah. And it were fucking mental. Someone threw a canister of CS gas on that dance floor. Everyone were like that with the yokes. End at night, fucking courtroom attendant. She got inundated by people wanting the fucking clobber back, right? And she fucking pissed off and jacked jobbing and quit. And it were a free-for-all in cloakrooms. My mate were there when it happened, right? I was still on dance floor, fucking pie-eyed. And he managed to save, there were like 6, 7 of us. He managed to save 4 coats. I had a Lacoste summer jacket, right? Blue. And it were 400 bar, right? And it were my most favourite jacket in the world. It were my clubbing jacket. And he got it back for me, Frank. Oh, mate, I was so grateful. But yeah, brilliant days. You see, oh man, you young'uns, right? You don't know, no, man. You honest. Listen, if you ever get the chance to go to like a rave, right, and do some pills, right, go. And again, it's same rules as with mushies and acid, right? Go with someone who you know, who you trust, yeah. Don't go with fucking someone who you don't know. But yeah, listen to this. Yeah, like I'm going to say, you young'uns, mate, listen to this. I used to go to a club, right, and I went for it for a fair few years, right. It was called Casa Loco, yeah, and they used to do 2 nights. They used to do Friday, they used to do a bounce, right. I can't remember what Saturday nights were called, you know. I just can't remember. I just can't. Anyway, yeah, you used to pay £5 to get in, right, and I used to turn up in this lovely, like Nike grey tracksuit, yeah, fucking white socks. I used to have a fucking gym vest underneath my t-shirt, yeah, no problem, no dress code. You go through, pay your £5, right, massive fucking chill out room with bean bags and chairs and sofas, and you used to drop your chickens in there, right, and you used to come up, right, you used to, You young'uns won't believe it. You used to be able to do an L joint, yeah? Or a king size, and you'd be sat there, right, sorting your backy out, right, and fucking burning your soap bar in noise with your squidgy black, right, yeah? And bouncers would walk round, right, and they'd clock you, yeah? Not a problem. Not a problem. They'd walk right past you, yeah? Skin up, smoke it, spark it up in club, fucking weed smoke everywhere. Bouncers didn't give a monkeys, mate. Yeah, they used to come round, make sure you were alright, yeah? Really, like, nice guys, big massive fuckers, right? All dressed in black. And you know what it is? They were cush, mate. They were cush. You used to take fucking shirt off after a bit, gym vest on, fucking banging, boom, boom, fuck off. You were off till 5 in the morning. You know what I mean? And what a night. Best, yeah, you used to go to a bar, right? And I say bar, listen, there were no alcohol served. You couldn't buy alcohol, not even in bottles. Everything, it was just bottled water, mate. You paid £1 for a bottle of bottled water, and then you were truly in bottled water brigade. You know what I mean? There were none of this fucking pissheads, you know, that had come into the club late after pubs had shut, and they'd stand there at bar with the fucking pints, right, scratching the noggin of us lot, dancing around dance floor, like, what's going on here? Like, you know, they couldn't get the fucking Swede round it. All us lot, pie-eyed, mate, rubbed up on chickers, and they sat at bar like that with a pint, mate, you know, thinking, what's going on here? No, there were none of that. Do you know what it is? I'll be honest with you, right? I just thank my lucky stars, right, that I experienced it, you know what I mean? And those pals that I went with, you know what I mean? It literally what best days of my life. I mean, I say this now, right? You know, listen, the memories of a man in his old age, right, are the deeds of a man in his prime. You get your chance to try in a twinkle of an eye, with 80 years of luck or even less. Pink Floyd, Obscured by Clouds, brilliant album. My favourite album, by the way, Obscured by Clouds. And then my next favourite album is it's Wish You Were Here. Yeah, and my favourite song is Welcome to Machine. Oh, Welcome to Machine and 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3, 4 spelled Free, I think. But yeah, so where am I going to go now? Oh yeah, we'd come out at clubs, right? Shirts wet through. We used to drive there, man. I had me white Escort. My mate had his silver one still, you know, that era. Come back from a club one night, put clip off under the seat, smash window, stereo gone, clip off gone, fucking wounded. Same stereo that I took to Druidswood, gutted. Anyway, yeah, we drive back, fucking pie-eyed, 3 in back, 2 in front. And then we'd go to this lad's house on Bangers, right? Oh, it got, you know, about 6 o'clock in the morning, right? And you know what it is? The fucking music would bang on, right? Right. We'd bang Portishead on Dummy, right? Classic. We'd Counting Crows from August and everything after. Put that on. Enigma. Floyd, Jean-Michel Jarre, fucking, you know, if we just come in, we might stick Ocean Colour Scene on first, but yeah, we'd chill out and skin up and joints would get passed around, you know what I mean? And if we could be bothered, we'd have a game of cards called Shit, which were brilliant, by the way. I've taught a lot of people how to play that. Some people call it shithead, some people call it shit, it depends which area you're from. And yeah, and then I go up next day, and you know what it is? It were ace. I mean, sometimes we'd go clubbing Friday night and Saturday night. You know, you wouldn't sleep for like 3 days. And, you know, my dad had his own affairs, his life, you know, and we were free. It was brilliant. Best time of my life. But you say, you know what I mean? I was saying, I go back to my work now, and, you know, and it did suffer. You know, there were occasionally, you know, no sleep and that lot, and I'd make a cock up. I'll tell you one story. Fucking hell. it was my first big print-based project on my own, where they'd let me completely do everything, deal with printer and lot, and I was a senior graphic designer now, and it was a brochure for Motorola. And Motorola, they'd got this new revolutionary microchip that were going to revolutionise phone technology. And they'd got it was like a large photograph of it, about fucking 10-inch square. Anyway, they wanted it on front of the brochure, right, but they wanted me to manipulate it so you couldn't see detail in it, so the competitors couldn't like nick out off it. Anyway, I did this brochure, right. Oh, it was brilliant, man. I manipulated it in Photoshop, which I can teach, by the way. I am a wizard on Photoshop. And I did it, put perspective on it, and I did it so it was shooting out a page. And then headings at titles, you know, like a circuit board, like you get your green circuit board without lines in and spots of solder and shit like that. Yeah, it was like that with background, and then headings were done in that, you know, in front of a circuit board, and that's what all chapters. I did it all, you know what I mean? Anyway, it took me about 4 days, sent it off to Motorola. Anyway, on front cover I put Motorola, the words Motorola, and I'd made the M bold. It was bolder than the rest of the letters, and only change that they wanted, right, they didn't like this bold, they just wanted it normal, right, anyway, so I did it, cushed it. Anyway, fucking, it's gone to printers. I've waited a week. Anyway, oh, it was like a kid at Christmas, you know, waiting for his Christmas present. This fucking class 2 pulled up at car park, reverse, beep, 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 beep. All these boxes started getting unloaded. There were 30,000 brochures, you know, 30,000. There were about fucking 25 boxes, big boxes. Anyway, I fucking ripped one open, right, and I'm buzzing, and I've looked, right, and I nearly had an heart attack. I'd sent wrong file to printers, and it were big capital bold M on all brochures, the big bold M that they didn't want, that they didn't sign off on. So I thought, oh my God, what? I mean, my legs literally turned to jelly, yeah. And I was panic attack, and out we're going, and I thought, oh fuck me, what am I gonna do? Anyway, so I've gone upstairs with one of these brochures, and I'm seeing a bloke that's been far more experienced than me. Anyway, I said, look at this, and he went, oh fucking hell, he says, oh, I can't believe you. I says, I can't. I says, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? He went, oh, I don't. Anyway, he's thumbing through this brochure, right? And you know what it is? It was just pure luck. This heading that I've done with this, like, fucking chip, the circuit board, like, design. We're heading over at top in white letters, you know, white out. The green on it, as you went to centre up brochure, the green turned like a different green. And then as you got to end up brochure, it turned back into green that were on front. And it was different. And he says, hey, look at this there. And I thought, this is my get out of jail free card, is this? Anyway, so I've gone to project managers. Right, bitch, mate. Sue Bailey, mate. There was Steve Utley and Sue Bailey, man. Right, proper fucking... Could tell that they were gutted that they'd fucking... You know what I mean? Give them a job, mate. 'Cause I was just... You know what I mean? I didn't give a... I didn't stand for no shit. You know what I mean? I was like George Whitebread from bloody... what they call it? Like what I say, and I say what I bloody well like. Anyway, so I says, Sue, I says, listen, I says, it might not be... Because they were already... You know, don't forget, they'd found out. I says, look, and it might not be that bad, you know. And anyway, I pointed it out to her, right? Anyway, we used it. We didn't pay printer. I mean, we pissed a client off Motorola, but we didn't have to pay printer. So, like, you know, it is. I got out of it by the skin of my teeth. But I tell you what, it was a close one with that. Fucking 30,000 brochures. I can't remember how much it was. We'd have lost. But yeah, anyway, listen, I'm coming to the end of this now. Listen, what I'm going to do, right, in the next ones, yeah, I'm going to introduce someone to you. And my life were about to change, yeah. In the next chapter, yeah, I'm going to, I get to near 21, right, and I move out of home. I leave home. And I'm going to tell you about that, right, and where I moved to, and the story gets fucking madder. Trust me. Stick with it. Listen, essays. Great to have you listening to me. Listen, I'll take care of yourselves out there, yeah? Be wise. Get clued up. Respect.